It's his family. Oh God, why am I still here? Chapter 20. Netley said to Homer Sarsaparilla at the Shining Armor that we need to get the Comet Pony on your side. He took a long sip. I wouldn't mind getting died, said Riley. He was busy behind the bar, making himself a beer spare float. He stuck his I don't understand these ponies. I just don't. When we first arrived, when we defeated Sombra, every pony was united. One heart, one mind. That's the reason the Crystal Heart worked. Now every pony is divided, decided to rewrite history just to its own whims. Which is a good thing, if you ask me, Nightlight said. These are individuals with their own dreams, ambitions, hopes, and worries and fears. And the problem is being angry about with all the above is currently going to ruin your not cookie cutter gingerbread ponies, not white toys. That the other rest light of the crystal will make them all live in perfect conformity. He smacked the plus his nuzzle enough. Oh, we are the buddy bears, we always get along. If you ever disagree, it means that you are wrong. Oh, we're always the buddy bears, we always get along. Sayara said fairly. Dad, stop that. You know how I feel about that movie. He showed her again. Creepy, furry little freaks. Nightlight chuckled at his son's discomfiture. Anyhow, I think you're overstating the situation a little. Most ponies around here are actually fond of you kids. At least the pony in the street types has talked to you. I know, Sayara said. It's more that going to Hubbard's. I don't know, that they see us as a symbol of their defeat, their status as a conquered nation. It reflected on how depressed the Crystal. It's a whole new ball game, and a strange one at that. Having to lead a nation where the literal emotional health of the pony on the street was a national security issue, who are genuinely hostile to us, and forming positions of influence. The press? Nightlight ventured, for one. Well, say that this means the press is conspiring against you. Others might excuse that as them just doing whatever sells the most papers. Either way, it boils down. Armor asked quickly. The narrative. What kind of story is being told? It all comes down to storytelling. Always has. Really. The cave pony, well, told the best stories while sitting by the campfire, got to decide what stories his children would tell. And their children's children, too. You captured their attention, you captured their imagination. And say what you will endure. While the poor storyteller don't let you get sneak by the campfire. Right now, the story of the downtrodden crystal ponies is selling really well. A lot of ponies are eating it up with a spoon, or wolfing it down like a bitter pill. You? You, Nightlight said, poking someone in the chest of himself, need to tell a better story than that. Before he lifted the elbow. See? He says, bland. Get him a packages and special deliveries. Shining Armor managed to conceal his flinch of surprise at his butler popping out of nowhere. Why tell me? Just put in the drawing room as always. Walter raised his butler's brow. I'll see, he said. A great deal of mail has arrived, along with fairly large number of packages and special deliveries. Shining Armor raised a brow of his own. Okay, I'll take the bait. Lead the way, Waldorf. A moment later, the three were standing in the front door to the chambers. Nightlight and Shining stared, stunned, awaiting them. Waldorf, allow me to congratulate you on your gift for the understatement. Thank you, Your Majesty, Waldorf said smilingly. At the moment, the two soldiers who stood guard at the front door were also standing guard over an enormous bank of mail. Crowded around the bank like tugboats around an ocean liner were dozens of wrapped boxes, plush toys, floral arrangements, and gift baskets of candy and fruit. Even as they watched, delivery ponies trooped in and dropped off more. Shining Armor spoke to one of the guards. Has this all been checked out? The guard nodded. Yes, sir, he said. Crystal Security went through and checked everything. They had a pair of unicorns that Captain Luck go over. That's speaking, of course. Good. You can't sit here. That's different. Curious, Nightlight joined his son through deliveries. Hello, Mr. Reed. This one says to the black bucket hand and looked at another. This one says to the new sister Nix. Some of these are to Canaans, or Canes and myself, Shining Armor said. Some are even to Twilight Sparkle, but good ports of them seem to be Nick's. Looked at his father. What's going on here? Said a slightly muffled voice. The two looked over. There was a pale yellow delivery Pegasus pony with a breasty brown bag. He was wearing a pink express hat, saddlebags, and awkward leaf, which had muffled his words. He also had an enormous camera around his neck, a key marker of a typewriter. His face as he stretched out. Castle security and I are angrily, Guards! The daily disguised reporter dropped the basket and waved his forehead frantically. Wait! I come in peace! Best talk faster, my boy! Nightlight said. Getting from a cigarette holder. Duty here has always been kind of impatient. Look, just let me explain, the court reporter said, pleading, showing her respect. He did so reluctantly. The reporter, still holding his hose up, reached his soundbag and pulled up a rolled-up newspaper. Courtesy of the Trans-Equestrian Chronicle. He said, front page, above the magic, levitating in front of him, eyebrow cocked. He shook. Assassination attempt against the royal family. Beneath the stinger headline was a full-color picture of Twilight and Nix, moments after the event. Twilight was clearly distraught, and Nix was held up against her, crying. Guards could be seen in the foreground, background, slightly out of frame, hustling to cordon off the area and clean up the mess. It's a brilliant example of the camera portrait tableau, heartstring tugging his photos. Brings you Walter Cookie, doesn't it? Nightlight mused. The article, the report pony said. You cannot imagine the response it's gotten from some ponies. Shock, outrage, and a huge swelling of sympathy and compassion. Even here in the Crystal Empire, the Empire, Yellow Pegasus said, look, let me just... Stop this with us. My name is Soft Subject Chronicle. Ever since we ran that story, letters to the editor have been pouring in. Ponies it's okay? Well, specifically, quote, yes. And well, you can see how ponies are responding for yourself. Yes, how further? So they sent you, said acidly. No. So said, like you're saying. This is my second job, actually. Not much, Nightlight said. That obvious? So. Well, holding your terror. Sussoff rollers had a ton of stuff going to the palace. Figured this was my chance to get in. Maybe, hopefully, talk to you all into an interview. Says it greatly. An interview. Yes? With Nix. Yes! Cheyenne regarded certainly. Why didn't you go through the proper channels to request an interview then? The proper... Soft's eyes bugged down at him. Concentrate to her in. Because they're worthless, that's why. Reporters from every newspaper had claimed, and I cherish the soldiers waiting for some pony in the palace. Pony. But your press staff just gives us the runaround. Disley bit back his aspiration. I'm sorry, but I could wait a month or two for your staff to break. I know you're busy with rebuilding and all, but really, I swear, all I'm asking for now is questions you'd like to file. Please. Just give us a moment, Nightlight said. Pull us aside. Now see, this is just what I was talking about. He said, have you really been shutting out the press entirely? Weren't you the one who was bragging about Mom beating our childs? Well, another to refuse to speak even to the polite ones. Nightlight said, that does leave them to their own devices. And they can't hear you say anything to them, they can write a story anyway. Pull his son closer. You're wondering, the police offering to do a soft sell story about member to the royal family. He'll well his boss. If you work with him, he'll help you. Good to know that. Sussell's face lit up. Really? Well, okay. When would be a confining time scheduled for? Right now? Royal Chambers. Right now? Sayama stopped over his shoulder. Well, a big deal news, pony, Nightlight said. Sussell hastily got to sorry to follow you. You can leave the basket there. So just said you would appreciate it. Sussell looked down. Well, actually, I brought myself, he said. Why? Well, I felt bad for the poor filly. Sasso said, I mean, what happened was awful. Something would make it burn. I think we picked the right one, he said to Nightlight. Good feeling, eh? Nightlight muttered back. Come on, Soap. Don't scurry to obey.